Welcome back, Giving a Little Bit More Family. It's your girl Mo, and we're back at it again with another devotional. Obviously, I'm on live today, so I'm going to give you guys a moment to hop into the live, and I'm going to drink some water. Y'all should know by now how it goes. I just like to give myself to be present before we start into these devotionals, because it's a practice that I believe in. Taking a moment for yourself, getting yourself set up so that way when you're speaking from somewhere where you're not rushing yourself, your mouth's not dry, you're just in the moment. And that, I believe, is where you can tap into flow and where you can tap into letting God speak through you. So ultimately, that's why I practice this every time I do a session with you guys. So definitely get your glass of water, get a notepad, because I'm always going in, digging into my journaling, and then I hit you guys with the devotion journal, and then I also show you guys what I track as well in my calendar. So ultimately today we're just checking in with one another, and yeah, I'm ready to do that. So I'm gonna give you guys another couple of moments to hop into the live, and then we'll go ahead and proceed. Okay. All right, I don't like to dilly or dally too long, so let's go. I hope you guys are having an awesome Wednesday so far, and I hope this message that I'm going to share with you all gives you guys some type of encouragement on your Wednesday, okay? Of course, we got to start where we always should start, and where I definitely suggest everybody should put some value into, is tracking and having a planner and having something that's dedicated to help you, track yourself, your performance, as well as get out any thoughts that you may have throughout the day. So, this is February. Let me go to March, guys. Let's go. Almost done with March. Today is the 13th, so I've been tracking all month. You guys see that I'm working out, I'm getting the steps in. I also put it on my Instagram story, so if you guys are following along with that, I try to be pretty accountable with that. Actually, I'm so proud of myself because on the 11th, which was Monday, I did 10,343 steps. So we're getting that work in, so I love that for myself. I'm tracking how many miles I'm getting in and everything, and it just makes me feel successful in regards to what I'm doing consistently and this work I'm putting into physically getting moving. And then let's talk about my journaling, what I've been seeing in my life, and how that has been kind of transformational in my journey. And today I placed in there: the process of patience requires being present and enjoying the slow moments, the moments when joys arise. And it's all due to God bringing all the right things together within the right people, within the right places, within the right time. And I'm thankful and grateful for those moments. So I wanted to highlight in my journaling, obviously, I've been in this putting in action, right? Getting up here, doing my devotional, practicing what I preach in regards to tracking and getting moving physically, and how that has increased my health and wellness journey. And ultimately, in this aspect of my time within this journey, patience has been something I've been really learning to tap into. I think as humans, we are always pressurized to get things done, to have something that we feel like we are externally grateful for, or externally proud that we did. And sometimes that's how we validate our self-worth. And in this time of patience, I've had to look deep into myself to validate my own self-worth based off of the things that I believe in. And if I'm really aligning myself in what I believe, am I putting it to work? Am I doing it on a daily basis? Am I doing it when it's not glorified or appreciated or noticed by others? Am I doing it because it fills my soul, it gives me fulfillment? Or am I doing it for a gratification, an external gratification, or something that's instant, like a pat on the back, right? That's how you know what you really have on the inside in regards to morals or ethics, if you do it when no one's looking. Like something as simple as every day I get up and I make my bed, right? This is something that was ingrained in me as a child. My mom used to always be like, go clean up your room, make sure your bed's clean. And now as an adult, I do it automatically. That's something that's ingrained in me, and that if I was to have kids, I would probably ingrain that in them too, because it's a good habit to have. But it's something that shows me, hey, appreciate the things that you have, take care of the things that you have, and make sure that you have them presentable and cared for, because that's how you know when you need to change your sheets. That's how you know when your sheets need to be changed, and when you need to wash them, and when you need to take them off the bed, because you're consistently taking care of them and making them look nice in your room, and making your room feel like a beautiful place that's a sanctuary to you. So those things align with my ethics and beliefs. And so something as simple as making your bed, are you doing it because you want other people to see it, or are you doing it because it brings joy to your own heart and your own satisfaction? So that's what I was trying to get to in that analogy there. But ultimately, this journal is just showing me that my patience and my ability to listen and wait for the discernment of God is really something that is a continuous practice for me, right? Because sometimes I do go by my human urges to get things done, right? But then I'm able to slow myself to be like, you know, maybe that wasn't the right step, and maybe I need to be patient and wait for God to call on me and tell me, hey, like, this is the opportunity for you. And when God brings an opportunity for you, it is going to be perfect for you, you know. So many times I put myself out there to new opportunities and things of that nature, and those things are good. They give you practice for when you are ready for the opportunity that's meant for you. But sometimes they're not always going to go your way, and you have to realize that there's still value in trying and executing and, you know, even getting yourself out there. But if it's meant for you, no one can keep you from getting those things. So ultimately, if it doesn't happen, then that means that God has something better for you. So that's what my journey of patience right now is all about, and I'm so grateful. And it's really taught me faithfulness to God and being consistent and really leaning into the relationship I have with Him, so that way I know that, hey, if it didn't work, it ain't because I'm not aligned with God. It's because God has bigger for me, right? So that's what I wanted to highlight from my journal and my tracking, okay? Today, of course, we have a devotional that I want to share, and this devotional is called This Love. How God longs for you, how He loves you. You are so beautiful, so special, so precious to Him. He wants to spend time with you, to talk and to listen. He wants to constantly call you into a relationship with Him, inviting you into intimacy with Him. He knows all the things that compete for your love and devotion, your time, and your attention. He understands the distractions and the interruptions, but His love will let Him walk away and leave you with the lesser things. He keeps coming to you, keeps calling to you, keeps finding a way to attract your attention. He knows that nothing will be as meaningful, as significant, as fulfilling as the time that you share or the connection you create. Nothing will comfort or strengthen or energize you more. Nothing will bring you greater joy. It is for this love that He created you. Wow, I think that's powerful. The scriptures that support this journal: my heart has heard you say, come and talk with me. And my heart responds, Lord, I am coming. Psalms 27:8. My soul yearns, even faints, for the courts of the Lord. My heart, my flesh cries out for the living God. Psalms 84:2. Being with you will fill me with joy. Psalms 16:11. Let me see your face. Let me hear your voice. For your voice is sweet and your face is lovely. Psalms Songs of Solomon 2 and 14. And what did I place here? My journal talks to when I take the time to be in solitude and open my heart to God. He always hears my heart's desires and provides me love, reassurance, and comfort I need. Thank you, God, for this journey. This is the time to be reintroduced and educated on who you are to me and for me. I let go of the distractions that have kept me in a place of comfortability. With the distance in between us, I intentionally want to get to know you and create a deeper connection with you. So for me, this devotional talks to some things that sometimes we don't ever talk about, right? It talks about God's love for you and how he desires a intimacy with you, and how intimacy is something that all of us as humans crave. But so many times we run after lust, or we run after companionship in order to tap into that intimacy. But God is letting you know that it is available to you. It is available to you in him, right? If you are willing to let go of the distractions that keep you from getting closer to him. And I think that in my own journey, right, since the beginning of the year, there's been some things that have called me to, like, let's get closer to God, because you've been trying to figure it out. You've been trying to put all your effort in. You've been trying to put force over your situation, and it has not been working. So let's take our hands off of it, cut out the distractions, and let's put some time and some effort into trying to let your relationship with God grow. And that's by you being dedicated, you being consistent in getting into these devotionals, reading scriptures, and being willing to give yourself space to hear from him. Because a lot of the time we're just moving, we're not listening, right? We're acting. And this love that he has for you, it's freely given to you. But it's really up to you how dedicated to the task you are to receiving it. If you really desire that intimacy that you say you desire, it takes work. It takes work like any relationship with a human, but you're putting this into God, and ultimately he's fulfilling something deeper than any human can fulfill in you. And so ultimately today, I'm calling you to the same challenge I've called myself to, right? To look into ourselves and see if there's distractions that are keeping us from really relying on God and getting deep into our relationship with him, because he's waiting on you. He's waiting on you to tap into that relationship. He's waiting for you to know that, hey, these things are distractions and God is the only source that I need, and he's going to give me the fulfillment, the intimacy, the reassurance, the comfort, everything that I need that I'm seeking from out external things. I can get them eternally from God, right? So today, I just wanted to hop on here, share that message with you, and I hope that you guys are having a great Wednesday. I hope this message gives you even a boost throughout your week, so that way you know, hey, you know what? I need to get myself realigned with God. Sometimes we as humans, we're going about our weeks, we're used to our schedules, we go consistently, we're almost like robots sometimes, right? But God put us here out for a purpose, and a perfect purpose that is only and it's very unique to us. So tap into that and tap into him, so that way you know that you are getting the fulfillment, the intimacy, the reassurance, and the comfort from God, a fulfilling source, an eternal source that will never run out. And ultimately, I hope you're being the change that you want to see. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.